Hi there, I'm Dave. We're here in our Volo facility again. We're going to be talking about bluestone. Some of you might call it New York bluestone, or you may have heard that term, but the reality is bluestone comes from New York and Pennsylvania. There's two different types of bluestone pavers that we're going to talk about today. There's natural cleft, which I've got here, and there's thermal, which I have here. A lot of times we'll get calls, I need X amount of square feet of bluestone. We're going to follow up with some questions because there's more than one type. This is natural cleft bluestone, which means this is the natural surface that it comes out of the ground with. It's got a natural kind of a clefting here. It's relatively smooth to walk on, but still natural. And the way this is quarried is they come out of the ground in cubes, and they actually hand split the cubes to thickness. And you can see it kind of a cool piece here where it looks like it's one piece that's broken, but it's actually two pieces that were chiseled off of the same block. So natural cleft bluestone is going to be natural on both sides, top and the bottom. We like to see at least one good side. So you might have one side that has a little bit heavier clefting, that's going to be your bottom. And you want the top to be relatively smooth. It's sawn on four edges, and it's a great, very popular paver. Here we've got thermal bluestone. Thermal bluestone's a little bit different, where it gets sliced out of giant blocks like the size of a minivan. And these pavers are sawn on all six sides. So the top, the bottom, the edges are all sawn. And then they put a texture on the top. And I don't know if you can see it, but the texture is put on with an actual flame, with a torch. They get it wet and they torch it. That's why it's called thermal. Let's go look at some displays. All right, here we are in front of one of our displays. This is natural cleft bluestone. We offer it in a couple different varieties. This is our full color bluestone. As you can see, there's going to be green, brown. Sometimes you'll get some rust in there. It's probably the most popular type of bluestone we sell. And you can see that the color, it's kind of infused within each piece. This one's got a little bit of brown, a little bit of rust, a little bit of green, and that's pretty typical of natural cleft full color. Right next to it we've got our blue select. So this is all blue. You're not going to have a lot of green, definitely won't have any rust, but there still is a range of different shades of blue, and that's what we're trying to illustrate here. You can see this piece is a little darker than that, and that's natural cleft bluestone. All right, and these are our thermal bluestone displays. We've got a few different options in thermal bluestone. We've got full color, which unlike the natural cleft, you'll see that full color thermal, there's a definitive line where the stone changes color from usually blue to brown or blue to green. And it's important to know that because I think there's a misconception that this looks a little different than the other full color. Well, it's a different type of stone. So we've got full color, and then we've got three shades of blue. We've got our light blue, our blue select, and then our dark blue thermal. And you can see that here on display at our locations.